Hey guys, my name is Andrea. I'm basically going to go over my top 10 keys to being successful. And what I mean by being successful, I don't really mean you need to go out there and, become a millionaire. That's far reach. But, if you can picture it, if you can put those thoughts out into the universe and that's what you do want to achieve, it is definitely attainable. My first one pretty much is learning how to shed your ego. We all have them. It's probably one of the most difficult things to do. I can think back maybe 10 years ago and I thought it was cool to go around everywhere with a chip on my shoulder. And I didn't realize back then that that was all ego driven. And that's not cool at all. No one likes that person in a club or, in a restaurant or in your job that sits there and puckers their face and that's ego. Really not real. So learning how to shed your ego and just basically being at ease and kind of more go with the flow. You see those people and you're like, you may not even notice them because they're so go with the flow. They're not controversial. They're not going to start an argument with you. Those people probably have shed their ego and chosen to live their life calm, and they've chosen to be that way. You can choose how you react to something, and they've chosen to not react or react positively. And that's how they live their life. Another key to success, I would say, is to make sure to give yourself positive affirmations on a daily basis. And it could be so simple as, last week I ran an 11-minute mile. This week, I'm going to run a 10-minute mile. And when you give yourself a positive affirmation, you really, have the mind has so much power. You're really starting to think in more of a positive direction. It's so much easier to start thinking negatively and being like, you know what? I really sucked at my run. Can't believe it was only 11 minutes and 15 seconds. You're going to put yourself down. And next week, you might run 11 minutes and 16 seconds as opposed to closer to 10. So when you start thinking positively, a huge key to success, and this is what I know from a personal basis, and this is why I want to get it out there, and I think people will definitely understand this, is just basically getting out of bed in the morning. Just get yourself up, force yourself to get up. If you don't have to be at work until 1 and you roll out of bed at 11:30, enough time to shower and everything, that's going to do nothing for you and for your day. If you have to work at 1 p.m., get yourself up. If the alarm goes off at 8, don't hit snooze. Just get up. Have coffee. Tell yourself a positive affirmation. Enjoy your coffee in silence. Actually, go outside and listen to the wind blow. Nature. Take your dog for a walk. All right, the next one, I would say, basically, don't be a blamer. I know everyone's heard it before, but it's so easy to just write something off that happens at work and go back and tell your significant other, oh, I got in trouble, I got written up, something happened, but it wasn't my fault. Most people are probably guilty of saying something like that, but try not to be a blamer. Take responsibility and know that, hey, I did it, I probably messed up, and whatever happened, just think positively and be like, you know what, that was meant to happen. It was meant to happen for a reason. Either you're not happy and that's why you let something negative happen and you took responsibility, and therefore realize that and realize that maybe it's time that happened for a reason and you need to make a change. So yeah, don't blame things on others when, you could just as easily accept responsibility and pretty much kind of learn from it. So it's actually a good thing. All right, so my biggest key to success, I would say, and this is probably where you need to start in the beginning, and it's easier said than done because I'm sure everyone's, had difficult times in their life, and, you might not think as highly of yourself as you should. You really should know that you are a beautiful person. You are beautiful inside and out. We are created, we are here, we are just a being, but you need to love yourself inside, outside, emotionally, mentally, physically. You need to really love yourself before you can begin to even achieve anything, really. Before you can be with another person, you need to love yourself inside. You need to know it. You need to believe it. You need to say that to yourself in your affirmations on a daily basis, and really get yourself to a real positive place where you look in the mirror and you're just so happy with what you see. And, that's a great feeling. It's pretty cool because, when you love yourself, people are always going to try and tear you down in life. But when you really love yourself, you decide to look at it in another way. You go, you know what? They're going to try to tear me down, but guess what? I love myself, and I'm not going to let them tear me down. Their words aren't going to affect me. And when you start doing that, your day is just so much better. I mean, you see everything, like the flowers smell better, the wind, the breeze in your hair. I mean, your hair looks shinier. Maybe not, but that was a good little theory there. I wish. But yeah, everything just looks better. You look at what you have, and you actually look at what you don't have. So when you start looking and being thankful for the things that you have, no matter if you have a little 500 square foot apartment, I guess I'm talking about myself, but be happy with it, and go outside and look at all the things that you have to look at, all the things that are out there. They're all open to you. Everything is achievable if you just, first thing, love yourself. I'm going to sum it up with, start thinking positively and turn any negative thoughts into a positive one. Close your eyes and, ask yourself on a daily basis, what is your purpose? What is my purpose? Why am I here? And tell yourself why you're here, what your purpose is. And surely over time, you will start to believe that. So I hope I've helped you a little bit. And if anything, I hope I've helped enlighten your day and make it a little bit brighter. But, I'm always up for suggestions, and I would love to hear any input and any positive feedback, or, you just speaking your mind. So hope you guys take my advice, and I hope it's helped someone. Great. Namaste.